Hello and welcome to Angela's Busy Bees Garden and Homestead. Guys, today I'm going to plant my seed sown Swiss chard into these little blue containers. And these were purchased from Dollar Tree. They were considered like a laundry basket, or they were in the section where they have their supplies of containers like these and trash bags and what have you. So it was considered like a utility bucket or what have you. But I've poked holes in the bottom, and I am going to be taking my Swiss chard that I've grown from seed and hopefully trying to fit all of them into this container. I'm also going to be using another one of these blue containers, and I will be planting these red giant mustard greens. And in between the mustard greens and perhaps the Swiss chard, I want to sow some seeds of carrots. And this is the rainbow mix, and these are the pelleted seeds. So they make it just a little easier for you to sow the seeds because carrot seeds are very small. So what I'm going to do here is I have 8 Swiss chard plants, and I'm going to see if I can pot them up into this container. Hopefully I won't need a second container, but I'm going to do my best to try to get them in here. Give me one moment and I'll be right back with you. So I am using Miracle Grow Moisture Control Potting Mix, and I'm going to be using my Expert Gardener's fertilizer. I've just made a hole here. I'm going to sprinkle a little in the hole. I'm going to take one of my Swiss chard plants here. And simply insert that into the hole. Press it down. And on to the next one. On to the third one. So I've got 3 in so far. Let me see if I can get all of them in here. I'm going to try anyway. That stem was breaking off, so just went on and took it off. the dead parts off, as you can see here, and it's because we've had so much rain. See if I can get, I've got two more. Let's see if I can get two more in here. And I'm going to see if I can get one in this space right here. Just push it in there. And once I get it watered in, it should be okay. I'm going to sprinkle just a little more of the organic fertilizer. Shaking it to level it out. And I'm going to take a couple of these seeds. As you can see, here they are. Just going to place them in a couple of places. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's about 12 of them. I'm just pressing them in. And I'm going to take this outside and give it a good watering. And this will go on my balcony for the balcony garden. And so there you have it, guys. This is my planter of Swiss chard with the rainbow carrot seeds that I've sown. Now I'm getting ready to use this planter to sow my red giant mustard seeds. And again, I'm using the Miracle-Gro moisture control potting mix that you see here. And I'm going to go on and sprinkle in some of this organic fertilizer. Just going to stir that in really good. And then I'm going to level it out. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is start off with the carrot seeds. And I'm going to primarily put them in the middle. I like using these pelleted seeds because you can kind of space them out, and that way you don't have to worry about going back later and trying to thin them to get, proper spacing for your carrots. Okay, so I've spaced those out. And I'm not going to cover it just yet because I want to see where they are when I'm sprinkling in my red giant mustard seeds. And so with these, I'm just going to sort of broadcast them. Didn't know, guys, that it was tearing at the bottom. So some of the seeds were falling out just as I lifted the container of it here. So I'm just going to sprinkle that in like that. And then use some extra soil that I have to just cover it very lightly. Just so that the birds, won't be able to see the seeds. Because when I water it, they're going to go a little deeper into the soil, but they don't need to be very deep. And I'm also lightly covering the pelleted carrot seeds as well. And because these mustard seeds came out more faster than I wanted, I may have to thin them out once they come up because I had absolutely no control as to how they were coming out of the package, being that the package was busted at the bottom. Okay, so now I'm going to get this watered in as well and move on to the next thing that I'm going to plant, which will be some tulips. So I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I have this orange pot here, and I filled it half full, and I will be planting these 6 tulip bulbs. And what I'm simply going to do, and you see it's trying to come up, just simply place them in my pot with the pointy side up. I'm going to see if I can get 6 in here. And as you can see, all 6 of them are inside. And I'm going to use some extra soil and cover it up. Okay, now I got it covered up, and I've left about 2 inches from the top of the pot. and I'm going to simply place this outside. It's another rainy day. We've been having rain for the past several days now, pretty much on and off all day. So this will sit outside and hope that it'll get some additional cold time. But these should come up as soon as it gets a little warmer. But I want to thank you all for joining me today. I've enjoyed potting up my Swiss chard, planting rainbow carrots, and also some red giant mustard. Looking forward to all of these coming up this spring on my balcony garden. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye bye.